Hey folks, Quill18 here, and welcome to Let's Try Magic the Gathering Duel of the Planeswalkers 2013. Now, I did do a video for the 2012 version of this last year. I think it was on Steam Winter Sale. I played a game or two of that, so I'm here to give 2013 a try. Now, for those of you who don't know, Magic the Gathering is a collectible or tradable card game. If you're younger, you might be more familiar with like Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh! as a tradable card game, but Magic the Gathering is the granddaddy of them all, more or less, and is still played very, very competitively. And they've been putting out these sorts of, these Duel of the Planeswalkers game for a little while now. In this game, you don't build your decks from scratch, which is normally what you do with Magic. If you buy real-life Magic cards, you will buy starter decks and booster packs. Like a booster pack will have 15 random cards in it. And so you do have to collect quite a few, but then you start to assemble your decks from those cards and you customize it. And so here you're going to be starting with pre-made decks. Where do I go to my deck manager? Where did that get put? There it is. Deck manager. So you start with 2 unlock, a green deck and a red deck. But I believe there are something like 10 decks in total, might be slightly more than that. I think some of these things may be DLC. Actually, I believe all these decks are built into the game, but you have to unlock them as you play. I may be wrong, and I believe there will be DLC decks that you can pick up as well. There were plenty of those for 2013. As you play, you unlock more cards that you can use to customize your deck. For example, we go into the deck manager here. Beautiful artwork on these Magic cards all the time. I love this breakdown of the content of your deck by cost and creature number of creatures versus spells. This won't make any sense to you if you haven't played Magic before, but if you have, it's very good. So this is where you would go to customize your deck by putting in extra cards that you have unlocked. We're going to leave it as is for now. Just going to go back. And we're just going to go right into the campaign. There is multiplayer. You can challenge other people. There's rankings. It's actually pretty good. There are achievements, leaderboards. You can see a fair number of customizable options. I believe this game is also available on the Xbox and possibly also PS3 and Wii. I'm not 100% sure, but it is available on Xbox, and I think you can play against one another. I don't mean to go here, but yeah, quick match, create match. You can challenge people specifically. But we're going to go into campaign. The controls are a little wonky here. It's kind of weird that you have to drag and then click. I think it's maybe a little console-ified.
Countless realities with only one thing in common.
Not sure if you can hear the voice.
All are infused with the 5 colors of mana, the energy that...
Alright, the backstory is not going to be terribly important. You can pause and read that if you want. Let's continue. Hey, certainly very nice animations here. I mean, this is not strictly necessary for gameplay in any way whatsoever. But I guess, especially in the campaign mode, it adds some interesting sort of, I don't know, thematic elements to the game. Chandalar. Unlike most planes of existence, the vibrant and mana-rich Chandalar drifts through the multiverse on an unpredictable path. Alright, so I have to defeat Tolerant to unlock a new deck. Looks like there's going to be 3 opponents in a row, and then a boss. Cool. Alright, so I don't need the tutorial. I guess I just click on him. Revenge, Plane Chase Challenges. I don't know what these are. Fascinating. Lots of stuff to unlock. And actually, I'm a junkie for stuff like this. Some people have argued that when you buy a game, everything should sort of be unlocked. Like, what is this? Why would they make you work to unlock your own content? But the fact of the matter is, it's fun. No, I'll skip the tutorial. Hopefully it's going to be okay. Oh, I'm on the green deck. I actually want to play the red one, but yeah, I guess I can still swap here. Oh, I can. Very nice. Yeah, green tends to have really good stompy creatures, big creatures, generally speaking. But that's never been my kind of style, so I think I'm going to like the red better. I'm hoping it's got a bit more removal and stuff. And, start Duel. He's going to have a much faster deck than I do. And lots of flexibility, but smaller creatures, so he's got maybe more of a weenie deck. He might overrun me. I do have the difficulty, the AI difficulty set to max, so hopefully they're going to play not stupid. And there we go. Yeah, I'm going to keep this hand. How do I... Okay, I can scroll in. While zoomed in, you can click more info to see... Yeah, alright. Oh yeah, more info. Oh, it explains the abilities. That's very nice that it's a creature. This is actually really good. I have the tutorials turned off, but if you've never played before, you're going to get lots and lots of help. So that's a huge, beefy creature. So obviously, I won't be playing that for a while. Searing Spear. Searing Spear. 3 damage to target creature or player. It's 2 mana instant. So it's exactly the same as the old school Lightning Bolt, except twice the cost. 2 mana for a haste ward. Wow. Well... I'm not terribly impressed with these cards. But I think that's just going to be the kind of power level I'm dealing with. Oh, he gets to start. And what is he putting out here? Sleight of hand. He looks at the top 2 cards of his library and then puts one, yeah, in his hand. Gotcha. No worries, buddy. See, I like blue decks. What did I pick up? 4 damage to target player and 1 damage to each creature that player controls. So if you don't know how Magic works, each one of us represents a summoner. We each start with 20 life, and the object of the game is to beat down your opponent to 0 life and win. In doing that, you can cast creatures and cast other types of spells. The creatures can attack the enemy player, and if the enemy player has creatures, he has the option of blocking. You can't actually attack creatures directly, although you can target them with spells, such as the Searing Spear, for example. Right, target creatures. So I can use this to kill creatures. But for example, if I were to put out my big beast hostility, I can't use this hostility creature to attack another creature directly. Anyway, I'm gonna start by playing a mountain for mana, and that is it for my turn. I do have it set to pause on each one of the phases a little bit more than the default is, so possibly it's going to be a little irritating for you guys. We'll see. I like having the control, though, to choose. So 0/2 wall that blocks all damage. This guy's going to be annoying. It's a good thing I've got removal, because what a pain in the ass. Yeah. Yes. I should have told him not to show me that again. So he's a flying wall. He can't attack, and he's not going to take or receive damage. But, like, so I'm going to be able to attack with my Pyre Charger this turn and do exactly 0 damage. I'm not going to spear this guy quite yet, though. I'm going to hold off. And what does this do again? I've got to read this again. 4 damage to target player and 1 damage to each creature that player controls. It's too bad it's not going to be enough to kill this. Thank you. Yes. Well, I may as well put him into play. And we'll figure out the... Cool. Good interface. Yeah. So we'll continue. So now we are in the attack phase. I'm going to pause the timer so I can actually choose to attack. I'm going to go ahead and do the attack, even though it's going to be pointless. Just entering the start of combat. I want to attack with this guy. There we go. Oh, very cool. Yes, I'll attack with him, and then click attack. And he'll just block with the wall and nothing will happen, because the wall neither takes or receives damage. Yep. Takes 1, but it doesn't matter. But nice little animations, anyway. And there's no harm in me attacking there, since he can't actually do anything to me back, so it's not the end of the world. I really love all the little animations. And Magic is such a good game. Oh god, if you got a local comic store, go over there, buy yourself a starter, go with a friend. Each of you buy a starter pack, and go crazy. You're gonna have such a ball. That's nice. It actually highlights the mana for me to show the cost. There you go. As I hover over the card, it highlights 2 mountains. So I'm gonna go. You know what? Let's go ahead and let's Searing Spear him. That's an interesting pop-up creature. So this is not combat damage, so it will kill him. Good. Continue. Oh, it's gonna let me activate it now, but I technically don't want to, actually. I'll wait a tick, because there's gonna be another phase in combat where I can do it. All right, attack with those guys. I guess it doesn't. I'm not entirely sure about how the phases are gonna work in here. So yeah, I activated his ability to give him a +1/+0. This is the amount of damage. Let's hold on. Yes, don't show again. This is the amount of damage the creature does, and this is its toughness, how many points of damage it can take before dying. Creatures auto heal at the end of every turn as well. So if this guy had more than 1 hit point, let's say he was he had 2 toughness, and he only took 1 damage. As long as he didn't take any more damage this turn, he would heal back up to 2 at the end. So yeah, continue. I'm done. I could probably, yeah, going to the options, we can take away that one of those auto pause things, which was yeah, we'll do that. we'll go back to the defaults. What the heck? Might speed things up. Just gonna put down another island, and what now? Put two 2/2 blue Drake creature tokens with flying into the battlefield. Oh, he's got 2 flyers at this point? That really sucks for me. Like, really bad, actually. Alright, and these guys can actually attack and deal damage. Rain of Embers. 1 damage to each creature and each player. Now, that's interesting. If I had enough mana, I could cast Chandra's Fury, which would deal 1 damage to each of his creatures, and then follow it up with a Rain of Embers. But I have to do both in 1 turn, and it would cost me a total of 7 mana, so I don't actually have enough for that. So right now, I think I just have to sit on my hands and do nothing. Boo! But if I can get Hostility out, he is pretty strong. And if a spell you control would deal damage to an opponent, prevent that damage. Oh! Oh! This guy's really weird. So, if I try to hit my opponent for, say, 3 damage with a spell directly, it didn't actually do that damage, but it would put 3/1 creatures in the battlefield. That's actually pretty sick. And if he dies, it goes back into the library. Well, that's interesting. Yeah, well, clearly we're not attacking. Go. And end. Iceland. Disperse. Returns it to my hand. Ow! Well, it's actually really not the end of the world. You know what? Cast that spell on that guy. That doesn't bother me any. Now he's going to beat on me, and I'm not going to be able to do anything about it. Yes. I know how flying creatures work. Yeah. Well, that's interesting. It resolves each combat damage individually? I didn't realize that. So you have a chance to respond to each one? Some of the timing rules have definitely changed. I just tapped both creatures, so actually... Alright, I can put down the Pyre Charger. And because he has haste, he'll be able to attack this turn. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Attack. And then I'll use his ability. Like, oh, sweet. Yeah, all 3 times. Perfect control. Because I got nothing else I want to save my mana for. So at least I'll be able to hit him back for 4. And we're going to keep kind of in parity here. More or less, we're just going to be beating on each other for 4 damage each turn. Although he might only attack me with 1 creature next turn. We'll see. I don't know how the AI, how aggressive he is. Curiosity, enchant creature. Whenever it deals damage to an opponent, you may draw a card. Oh, I remember this card. Oh, that is really bad. This is really bad for me, because he can hit me for free with this every turn. Because he's got flying and can't block, and he's going to get to draw a card every time. Yeah, I think I'm going to lose this game. Yeah, I can't block, so... And he gets to draw a card. So sick! Oh, he is saving a second creature to block, though. It's interesting. 4 damage to target creature as a sorcery. On the other hand, I now have enough for hostility to come through. That is a tough choice because... although, hostility this turn, you could attack while hasted. And then next turn I can Chandra's Fury, which won't deal 4 damage. I'll have 7 mana. Oh, that's perfect. Okay, no, I like it. So we're going to accept another hit from this creature and give him another card if he wants. But yeah, we'll whip out the hostility. Bam. 6/6 with haste, you can attack right away. And I will attack, there's no reason not to. But I'm going to save this guy because he'll just get blocked and died. Will he sacrifice his creature? I think he probably should. Yeah, he will. So, he won't take any damage. What? Target creature gets -5, -0. Well, that's fine. I was afraid he was going to kill my creature. He's not. He's just going to make it so that I'm not going to actually have enough damage to kill his flyer. But that's not the end of the world. Nice little animation with the combat. I like it. Alright, you can see my creature healed, his creature healed. He's got lots of land. He can attack me with his flyer. He's drawing so many cards. The card advantage is going to be very brutal. Okay, yeah, continue. I'm not going to react to it, so. Fire Elemental. 5/4 for 5. No special abilities. Alright, now I got lots of mana. So first thing... Actually... First thing is I gotta fire off the Rain of Embers, which is going to cause this guy to die. But I have to start with that because the creatures hostility puts into play would die to a Rain of Embers. And then we're going to cast Chandra's Fury. Alright. Oh, I didn't realize it also does players. Yeah, so it is... Yeah, right. It's just like the Earthquake for 1 point. Okay, so I've got myself a free creature already. Boom. I swapped my 1/1 for a 3/1 with haste. And now I'm going to Chandra's Fury. This is going to be an amazing combo. It's going to kill all his flyers and give me a crap ton of extra creatures, all with haste. I'm going to kill him this turn. Acceptable. Holy crap, that was a lot of fun! I like this... What? Oh, okay, so I'm going to do less damage with that one creature. And you're still going to die. Oh, it's going to show them to me one at a time? Yes, continue. 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 Continue, you're dead. Now you're at -2, now the phase ends, and I win! I got an achievement, Sky Summoner, Avatar of Slaughter. I've unlocked a card. And a deck. Oh, there we go. There's the achievements. And another one. Yes, I'm awesome! Player status screen? I don't know where I should go from here. It's not like a clear continue. I've defeated Talron, now faced other players. Each ready to play core set intro pack comes with a 60 card deck and 2 booster packs. Oh, core set. Oh, are they trying to sell me on a real one for real life? I think maybe. Yeah, alright. Your mana color is red. Most damage done in 1 turn, 23. Yeah, that's right. Some personas. Good. Oh, okay, that sent me there. I guess I should have gone to the campaign ladder, probably. Overcome this encounter. Overcome this encounter. Unlock the plane chase campaign. Oh, these are different campaigns. Oh, which are in the challenges and stuff. Alright, let's do one of these random guys. Encounters are a way to test your deck performs against a specific strategy. Oh, they play the same cards in the same order every time. How interesting. So yeah, we have unlocked a card for this, so let's go and... can we deck manager from here? Nope. Couldn't I do that before? No, I guess I could just pick the deck. Okay, hold on. Let's go back and... because I want to put that card back in here. See, I find this menu really awkward. I'd like to be able to mouse wheel through it. Wait, I don't understand. Is this locked or not? Thought I... Oh, I have 61 cards in my deck. That's not what I want. Okay, so I can start removing stuff if I want. And ideally you do, because the idea is this. 60 cards is the minimum in your deck, and you want to make a 60 card deck. The reason is, some cards in your deck are just going to be better than others, right? So the smaller your deck, the more the chance that you're going to draw the good cards. That's why every professional, good player always has the minimum possible deck, which is 60 in a standard deck, or 40 if you're doing a sealed deck or draft tournament. I'm not convinced that this guy's a winner, to be honest, that Pyre Charger. I mean, he's cheap, which is nice. Ooh. Yeah, I'm actually going to get rid of this one of the Spire Chargers. Oh, I still wish I could scroll through this. Boom. Can I not? I don't understand why I can't remove you. Or is it left click to remove? Oh, alright. Okay, so those are the locked things I'll be able to unlock later on. This is something that I have unlocked and I can add or remove. Yeah, it won't let me. Yeah. Okay, good. Save and quit. There we are. We'll play one more game. We'll use the other deck just to compare. Actually, we'll go right against Garruk here. We'll switch to the green deck. Oh, he's green too! This is going to kind of be a mirror match. Alright, that can be fun. Ooh, foresty. Yeah, forest on forest. So it will be balanced. At this point, it'll be potentially luck of the draw-ish, but it'll also be a much more direct comparison between the two decks and how they work. Hopefully there's going to be things in here that will help accelerate it. Ooh, stats. Quotes. Alright. Very exciting. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, continue. I don't know why there's so many of these loading screens. Probably because it's console-y. Do I want to start with more land? Oh, actually, starting with that is going to be really advantageous. Target creature you control fights target creature you don't control. Alright, this fight mechanic is interesting. They don't explain it here. Oh, there. No, they still don't explain it here. This fight is interesting in that the two creatures just deal damage to one another. Now, it's not explained on here because this is a newer mechanic from since I've started to play. I'm curious to see if it works on tapped creatures or not. I'll keep this hand. I got the start too. That actually makes it a little bit less. I could get mana screwed, but I'm going to expect that they have a lot of mana in these decks. And that's it. If I get mana screwed and he doesn't, I'll probably just lose. Give me... Yeah, okay, good. That makes me much more comfortable. And I've got the Emerald Medallion, so my green cards cost one less. So now I'm going to be in pretty good shape. Because I'll be able to cast this guy next turn. Hexproof means you can't spell him. Wow, he's going to be really good. Oh, that's very interesting. Alright. It was Artifact or Enchantment? Yeah. Is it May or... Yeah, I have to. So I actually can't cast this guy unless I want to destroy my own thing until this guy puts something in. Alright. 2-2 with Trample. Or 3-2, actually. It's much better. So if I block him... Normally, if I attack with like a 100 creature, a massive creature, he blocks the 1-1. The 1-1 will die, but that's it. None of the damage will go through to the summoner. But with Trample, it's different. Then it goes through. Yeah, I guess we'll put down this guy. I'm probably okay with these two just murdering each other. And yeah, in my other deck, the creatures had haste, so they could attack right away when I summoned them, but usually you can't attack with them the turn that they're summoned. You can sacrifice this guy to gain 4 life. Okay. Doesn't seem that good, but... I doubt he's going to attack. He is going to attack. He's all tapped out. I mean, a 3-2 is obviously better than... Or a 3-3 is better than a 3-2, and being hexproof is probably stronger than Trample. But yeah, I'll block. Fine. I'm usually willing to take those trades, slow things down. The idea being that, especially in this situation, I'm hoping that my skill is better than the other player, so I'm willing to slow down the game and give me more opportunity to take small advantages where I can. That's the theory, anyway. What is Bountiful Harvest? 1 life for each land you control. That is a piece of garbage, unless I've got a way to accelerate my mana curve. 3 or greater, draw a card. Oh yeah, and I don't want to cast this one right now because I'm just going to destroy my own thing. So I guess I'm going to put down a 4/4. He'll be a decent blocker. I guess I didn't have to sacrifice him. I could have taken one hit, and then I'd have a pretty good blocker, and he wouldn't attack me. And maybe I should have just done that and saved my hexproof creature. But I'll stand by my previous decision, what the hell. Okay, he's got his Emerald Medallion too. Oh, which is great! Now I can put down my Stomp Howler, or whatever it's called. Yeah, Stomp Howler. Because I can just destroy his. Brindle Boar, 3 cast... Oh, one of those guys. Kind of garbagey creatures. I'm actually going to cast him now, just in case he's willing to cast a spell with this when I attack. So let's do that. Bam. So when he comes into play, I can destroy that. Perfect. Good auto target. Oh, yeah! And I get to draw a card from the other creature. Do you want to draw a card? Yes, of course I do. It does say may, though. Oh, yeah, see, I never used to play with these equipment cards. I just recently bought some cards from a more recent edition of the game, so I'm aware of equipment cards, but only vaguely. Yeah, so it attaches. It's kind of neat. This one's actually free to attach. Shroud and Hate. What the hell is Shroud? Can't be the target of spells or ability. Then what the hell is Hexproof? Huh? I thought that's what Hexproof was. Oh, and is equipping a sorcery or instant? Probably a sorcery. But I'm not actually sure. If it's an instant, then... Oh, so hexproof creatures can be targeted by yourself. Oh, very interesting. Alright. Yeah, let's just beat on him. Go, go. Nice damage. Yes, you may continue. It's probably a hotkey for that. I'm betting it's like enter or spacebar to skip. There's a nice menu with all the hotkeys, and there's a lot of hotkeys, so I like that because they're usually, you know, just convenient kind of helper things. More forest is very handy, actually. And Shout and Haste. Well, that's nice, actually, because I can put that down, then play a creature, and throw it on there. Yeah, alright. We'll put down the Lightning Greaves. And then play the Brindle Boar. And then I can throw... What is this called? Lightning Greaves. Right. I can equip this. I guess it's probably an instant then. Instantable. I don't need to do a Prey Upon. Wait, hold on. That's not true. I don't want this guy to die. So I guess I'll test the Prey Upon. We'll see if it taps anything or anything like that. Yeah, choose this. Choose him. Simplified targeting on. Oh, I missed. I thought that was his creature. Just kills him, doesn't tap my guy or anything like that. Yeah, they just deal damage to one another. Actually, I didn't... Oh, he sacrificed his creature. That's what happened for life, because he knew he was going to die. Good. Excellent. Continue. Combat phase. Go, go, go. Attack. So yeah, he went back up to 20 because he sacrificed the boar for 4 life. Continue. I'm going to try it. Maybe it's spacebar. Nope. Enter. Oh, come on. What are the controls? Yeah, there's voice chat put in, which is really cool. You know, didn't I scroll my mouse and it worked? It seems kind of awkward. I'm sure there's a shortcut. I'm just missing it. Maybe I should have gone through the tutorial, huh? And go. turn. Another forest. Could count Bountiful Harvest to gain 6 life, but who cares? This is such a crappy spell. Holy crap. And I should kill him this turn. 10 damage? Can you do anything about it? You've got some mana. And 7 cards in your hand. Oh, he got mana screwed. I didn't even realize that. Oh, he's gonna fog. Prevent all combat damage. Alright. Good move. Still, yeah, I didn't realize he was so mana screwed. Yeah, well, it's gonna block all combat damage, so... Continue. Get another land? No? Really? Oh, yeah, he just got the huge shaft. Alright. So, unless he's got a bunch of fogs in his hand. No, now he dies. Boom! Well, there you have it, folks. What do I unlock? A huge-ass Hydra. Another avatar, okay, that's fine. New achievement, Flawless. Oh, I didn't take any damage? Well, cool, I'm happy I sacrificed my creature earlier then. Chandelier, yes. Have I unlocked a new realm, though? That's what I want to know. There we go. This is a new realm. Innistrad. Okay, so I think I'm in the same campaign, or I don't know, we'll see. Ah, alright, here's the main campaign, and here are the realms. There we go. The first realm, Chandelier, Innistrad, and then there's more and more and more. I've also opened up Plane Chase. Do I have to beat them all together, or one after another? Interesting. Anyway, that is it for the demo. I hope you enjoyed it. It's actually a very nice game. It's $10 for the basic game. There will be DLC for it at some point. Right now, that doesn't do anything. There is multiplayer. There's a deluxe edition, which I think costs $20, but as far as I can tell, it doesn't give you anything for gameplay. It's like soundtrack, comic book, maybe some extra avatars, that sort of thing. But yeah, it's great, and it's actually a really nice way to learn Magic. But I really recommend get some friends, get some actual Magic cards, and have a ball in real life. It's amazing. The other thing you can do is there's a game called Magic Gathering Online, also by Wizards of the Coast, the people who make just the Magic card game. And that is like the same as playing with the real cards, except over the internet. So you're buying, you're still spending money to buy boosters just to get virtual cards in this time. But if you really like Magic, it's worth doing. Anyway, I will see you guys next time.